found.
Oh shit.
It's been a long time since the first LEGO game came out. In this style of gameplay, the first was LEGO Star Wars, originally hitting the Game Boy Advance in March 2005, followed closely by Xbox and PS2 editions.
To stay innovative and enjoyable over almost 10 years and 3 console generations sounds like it should be a stretch. And yes, they are still about exploration, collecting studs, and being able to play through scenes from the movies on which they're based.
But I don't find that they're getting boring or stale. In fact, they've come a very long way in the last decade, and no more so than in LEGO The Hobbit. The levels on display here have much more depth to them, and whilst you're still very much on a linear path most of the time, there's much more of a sense of epic scale thanks to the detailed backgrounds. If you're unfamiliar with the setup, the game lets you play as a multitude of characters from the Hobbit films, although, disappointingly, only features scenes from An Unexpected Journey and Desolation of Smaug.
I smell DLC! Although that is just a rumour at the moment. Each character has their own abilities, and progression in the game is made through using these abilities to overcome Lego-shaped obstacles and solve puzzles. At its heart, it's also very much a platform game, but it also relies heavily on action and RPG elements. The game throws a lot of different scenarios at you in quick succession, keeping the game moving along at a nice pace. Things can get tricky, but there's normally a nearby question mark stone or flashing pointer to get you on your way.
As well as completing chapters from the 2 movies, the giant overworld that links the levels together is full of side quests. Casual players will probably find these wholly unnecessary, but to completionists, it'll add a good bit of extra value to the game. There are loads!
Can I have a go?
It's too heavy for you.
Oh, go on.
Where's Joss gone?
It's over there.
My wings are a hurricane. Filthy hobbitses.
One of the newer features in this game made its debut in the recent The Lego Movie video game and involves collecting parts from the world around you. Smash something open and as well as the expected studs, you'll find scraps of wood, rope, gemstones and general components scattered around the world. Take these to an anvil and you'll craft something to help you on your way, such as a key. But find a crafting table and you'll be ripped into a mini-game to build something much larger, like a bridge.
A lot of the building is done for you, but you do have to quickly choose the next piece when the game pauses. The longer you take to pick, the smaller the stud reward upon completion. Dang! There are a lot of characters in the films and that has been carried over to the game. Sometimes it can be a bit of a chore working out which dwarf has the right equipment to solve the next puzzle, but at least the developers have made use of the character count with a couple of new ideas. You can now buddy up with another character to take the game's bigger foes down, and if you want to reach a higher ledge. You can also stack dwarves on top of one another and climb up them.
This is getting on for the 20th game in this LEGO series, but it's hard to find things not to like. We're not going to mark it down for unoriginality because these games just work. And whilst yes, it might be nice if some other developer managed to come up with a straight take on the events of the films and do a half-decent game based on it, the LEGO approach is proven, it's fun, and they have a huge fan base. It's simply a well-made game, and we particularly like the continued use of voice clips from the movies and the pencil line art style linking everything together.
At the end of the day, you either like this style of game or you don't. Fans like me are unlikely to think it anything less than another fantastic dose of what we crave. Those who have never liked them are unsurprisingly not going to be swayed by what's on offer here, but I love it.
I am fire, bitches!
Why does he always have to turn into an evil dragon?
I am death.
Wow, we got through a whole video with no terrible LEGO puns.
Yeah, although I guess if they made this game without the LEGO name, it would be Lego-less.
I need you to leave the room.
Alright, don't brick it.
Out! Run, you fool! There's an evil dragon!